Yo, what's cracking? What's happening? What's good, fam? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling fine. I hope you feel that way all the time. I don't care. They say it's okay to not be okay. They say it's okay to be a little sad sometimes. Yeah, I guess if you want. But isn't the projection to get better, to feel better, to feel great, to feel alive? What do you feel like when you get sad? You feel like going to sleep, right? Yo, Allie Fraser, what up, girl? Hey, so what was I gonna say? Oh, so yesterday I was wrong, but today I'm right. Look, I said homie was managing. I was totally wrong. Homie was micromanaging. Today, he was micromanaging. Wow, that's even worse. So, like, you look at somebody, right, and you're like, man, can't go no worse than that. It can always get worse than that. So whenever you're in a bad place, just realize it could get so much worse.
Hazard reported ahead.
Why are you talking to me? You're supposed to be off. So the homies were telling me, they're like, yo, man, this dude's telling me this, telling me that. So I was helping him out a little bit today, right? And so I told him, I just talked to him. And it's funny, like, the one guy told him, and he didn't want to listen. But then I told him, then he's like, all right, yeah, okay, fine. And I told him it's not that it was me, or it's not that it was you. It's that he had to hear it once from you and then again from me. And the multitude of the decisions that were the same against his own, like 2 against 1 or 3 against 1, you know, the more people speak up, then he realizes, yeah, I might be off track. Maybe these guys are right. Maybe these guys are right because they've been doing it for a long time. Why are you managing somebody that already knows what to do? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you're just spinning your wheels for nothing. So, oh, man, it was just a good lesson to learn. So with that, I had this idea earlier. I was like, man, I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to tell you guys this, right? But then I had, like, all this other stuff I was going to say, too, but I forget what it was. Like, I had, like, scripture, you know, in the Bible it says this and that, you know, whatever, right? So, but the only thing I can think of now, because I didn't write it down, I didn't have time, I was working, whatever, I was going to write this whole diatribe of what I was going to say and let you guys know, but I'll just say this, right? Everything you do, do it unto the Lord. Just do it like you're doing it to God, right? Don't worry about who gets the credit. Just do what you know to do to be right, right? So, and like in my song, I said, do it for the Lord like they do it for the world. And the whole, like, idea behind that was, you know, I think the Olympics were probably going on around that time I wrote it or whatever. It was in my mind anyway, how people study and work so hard. That's so beautiful. For, like, the Olympics and, you know, accolades from men. That's not the word I'm looking for, but accolades nonetheless. Like, success from other, you know, from their achievements in life. But what was I going to say? Man, there was some more that I wanted to say about that. But yeah, just do what you know to be right, to do right, to love people, to, you know, to spread love. And oh, this is it, right? So I listen to a lot of, like, self-help, like psychology, stuff like that. That's what really interests me, right? So what really interests me is the potential of humanity and the potential of you. That's why I like talking about this stuff, right? Encouragement and motivation, or whatever you want to call it, right? I don't like motivation because it gets a bad rap, but motivation is good, just like brushing your teeth. It is good, right? So but motivation doesn't last. I think that's why it's kind of like kindling on the fire versus, you know, a log or hot coals, right? So this is the thing, right? I hear so many people making these declarative sentences, and somebody just said it yesterday. It was Richard Grove, one of my favorite teachers, forensic historian. Man, I want to go on so many rabbit trails with that. But I'll stick with, so many people want to tell you, and this is what he was saying, we need to replace the periods at the end of our sentences with questions. I totally agree with that. I ask so many questions because I like to get other people's feedback, what other people are thinking. What are you thinking? What are they thinking? And I like to get, you know, this basis of, even with all of that, it's still not always absolute truth. And here's why, right? Just as soon as we say, It's so, you can't fly through the air. These two brothers invent an airplane and you can. You can't. I love Casey Neistat's video, Do What You Can't. That's a good video. Look that one up and freaking go do something great with your life, right? But the whole idea of asking questions is, well, maybe I can, right? So you didn't cut me off, or I would have let you go, but anyway, I had the right of way. But that intersection is really weird, so it's like I want to just let two people go at a time, because it takes me a minute to get up and cut you off. And even though I'm not cutting you off, you're waiting, so forget waiting, just efficiency, right? That should be like two people go, one person go. Two people go, that's how that should work. But anyway, so now that I sidetracked myself, I was talking about question marks and periods, right? So no one really can tell you. So there was this psychologist, smart man at a professor talking like, well, you know, technically you're born to do all this stuff. And there was a man, namely David Goggins, listening to this guy, and he kept his mouth shut the whole time. So no one in the audience would have known the truth about this lie that this older, out of shape man was spewing. Because he believed it, because he read it in so many books and he's seen the proof of it. And that's the thing, that's the problem with smart people. They make periods at the end of their sentence because they've been right so many times. So they feel so confident to make a declarative statement, right? And then you believe it when you read it, or they say it because they're smarter. It's not true. You're smart. That's who's smart. You're smart. Don't listen to other people, and don't let nobody else in your head. Okay? Unless they agree with you. If I'm telling you something, you agree with it, and it's good for you, receive that. But don't give credit to me, give credit to God, right? It came from him anyway. I was just a vessel he used to get it to you and this platform, right? But no one in that audience would have known the truth of that lie that the professor was saying, right? Unless somebody used a question mark. Somebody from the audience said, you know, I got a question for David, Mr. Goggins, right? And he was like, that's a dangerous point of day to turn there. So he was like, yo, I got a question for you. And he asked him the question, and he's like, nah, I know for sure, for a fact, that everything that professor's saying is not true, because I lived through it. I did what he said you can't do. So basically what I'm telling you and what I'm telling you is you can't do anything you want to do. And nobody can tell you nothing. Like Kanye. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Wait till I get my money right. You know what I'm saying? La, 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 la. Wait till I get my money right. So next time somebody tells you can't do something, I want you to sing that. La, 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 la. Then you can't tell me nothing, right? You know what I'm saying? But yo, look, man. Love your life. Do what you love. As I'm spitting COVID all over the place, and I'm excited now. Y'all got me hyped now. Yo, what's up, Ali Frazier up in the house, girl? But look, I'm gonna end it like that. Mad love, Ali. Thanks for coming through, and all y'all who peeked in and peeked out, dropped off, or whatever you got going on. All those in the replay, mad love. You know what I'm talking about? Marcus up in here, boy. What up, Jake? What's going on, homie? I'm about to roll out now, man. Y'all gotta watch the replay, though, man. I got excited for a second. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing changed, Ali. You know what it is. Hey, but like I said, keep climbing, keep grinding, and I'll see y'all at the top, because the bottom's too crowded, and that ain't no place for us. You know what I'm talking about? Peace and love. I'm out. Internet money download. Get that money. Get that money. Click the link in the cell phone. Internet money download. Get that money. Get that money. New house for $1 million. Island for $1 billion. Politicians gon' steal it. I don't see the big deal.